On behalf of myself and Dylan's mother, we are heartbroken for the senseless death of our son. We appreciate all the outpouring of his friends and family and the community for him that all loved and supported him. Dylan was a fun-loving kid. He loved life. Everybody around him loved him. For anybody to say any differently, is saying so that didn't know him and is doing it with volunteering.
My name is Veronica Nelson, and I am the proud mother of Darren Noble, who was an amazing young man. I am outraged that the police shoot my son and say that it was his fault, to say that he was suicidal, to say that he was unhappy. If you knew my son, you would know that it's lies. It's all. So please join me as I'm demanding justice for Dylan. I'm calling on all mothers and fathers to stand with me and Dylan's dad in demanding that Dylan's shootings be investigated by a government agency outside of Fresno. And I want to say thank you for everybody that has supported us, everybody that's helped, and everybody that knows the truth about my son. And we will get justice. We will get justice. Thank you.
I represent Darren Noble, Mr. Stuart Chandler, who represents Veronica, the mother. And on behalf of the family, I just want to make it clear that we're disputing any allegations that Darren Noble in any way wanted to die on June 25th. I mean, there's no evidence to that. If there is evidence, then they need to release the entire video cam so the public and the community can determine whether or not that's the case. I don't believe that's the case. He had a full-time job. He was happy. There's no indications of depression or mental illness with this boy. He was a happy-go-lucky 19-year-old on his way. So what we know about Dylan Noble is inconsistent with what we're hearing from the chief of police yesterday, where he starts indicating and talking about facts in the video. And I can respect and understand why the chief wants to do that, but if he's going to comment on the video that nobody's seen, the full body cam, then he's giving us a selective view. We need to see the whole video, and I've not received, or the public's not even received, any explanation about the two shots that we've all seen in the partial videos. So at the end of the day, we don't want any appearance that the family is not cooperating with the police department. I've cooperated with the police department. I've given them information that I've had right away that I've not given to the media. So the family is cooperating. We do not want any violence or any discord. Everybody has a right to do civil disobedience or display their feelings in a calm and orderly fashion. But we don't want anybody in the community to start any type of trouble or violence or anything. We're not about that. We're about getting independent investigation. And even though I have confidence in law enforcement in this community, this cannot be investigated within our community. I think it has to go out to the FBI, the State Attorney General's office, or some outside law enforcement. So those are the two things we're trying to accomplish. Release the information and explain to us how a 19-year-old boy on a traffic stop that's unarmed is shot 4 times. I mean, that's all we know. So the community and my client deserve an explanation to that. And that's our goal. So thank you very much.
I'm going to echo what Warren had to say. I represent Veronica, and I'm also troubled by the fact that we've got an investigation that the police claim is going on into what happened. And yet at the same time, we read in the newspaper that Mr. Dyer is talking about how soon these officers are going to be back on their jobs. So the indication is that the investigation by the Fresno Police Department is already done and over with. And through the course of this, we've only gotten incomplete and half-truth information. So I join with Warren in demanding that we have full disclosure of everything immediately, and that we have independent investigation by an outside agency that will be relied upon and turned to by the local agencies, the Fresno Police Department and the District Attorney's Office, so that justice can be done for Dylan, and that the citizens of Fresno can have some knowledge that there's fairness and accountability in our police department. Thank you.
Gary Funk of the Fresno Bee. Press conference started early, so we couldn't announce it to you, but we were at Darren Paboojian's offices up on Alluvial, and they represent the Darren Noble and his family. Press conference just finished.